This is a demonstration of the Klexi Soft Yacht Race scoring suite, consisting of 4 core programs plus utilities. In the first screen, we see the suite menu, and to the right of each program button is a description of the program and what it does. To start, let's clean up the look a little bit here by hiding the desktop icons. We'll start by looking at the rating validation program. We need to enter a file of entrants. I have prepared this list from an actual race, and I have removed the skipper's names because it's a demo of the program, and some of the boats were removed to make it a smaller list. This is 32 boats, and their classes are shown here. Next, we need to click on the radio button that tells us which kind of race we're doing, whether it be a windward leeward, a random leg, or a one-way. And this is a random leg. So now we need to import the PHRF's current fleet list. So we click here, and now we have up to the minute list consisting of 572 boats at this time. These are all the boats from Santa Barbara to San Diego. You notice a pop-up note which indicates there are 4 boats that, and listing their sail numbers, that do not have a rating yet. That means they're in work by the PHRF office. The second pop-up note is a list of sail numbers of those boats that have 2 or more ratings. They may have a 1 design, a PHRF rating, and perhaps a modified design rating. Notice the sail numbers are in ascending order, not only in the PHRF list, but also in the entry list, making it easier to find what you're looking for. Note also that there are no non-numeric characters in this list. They've all been stripped out, and the reason is to get a good ascending order, you have to have numbers only. Next, we need to click on the Validate Ratings button, and now we can compare what the entrant provided with what is in the official PHRF current fleet list. We notice one boat here with the note no, which means they do not have a certificate, or they listed an incorrect sail number, in which case that number may not show in the PHRF list. That has to be resolved before saving the file for scoring. The other discrepancies, you see the double question marks, and you see a difference between what was submitted and what the official fleet list says, and the reason usually is the entrant listed their windward leeward rating, and they should have listed their random leg rating or their one-way rating. So now that we have that indicated, we can decide we're going to use the certificate rating or the entrant rating. And the default is to use the certificate rating. So unless the race committee states otherwise, those are the ratings that will be used. So now we need to create a scoring file. Click here on the scoring file, and you see the name of the file. And we now have a scoring list file. And the last thing that we can look at is if we hit Control P, we'll get a listing that could be printed out that could be used for check-in of the boats prior to the start of the race, or could also be used for finish times if you want to do it by hand, and it may be necessary as backup. That's the end of this portion. The next portion will be the scoring.